It is a very hot week this week. It is already 28 degrees and it's not yet lunchtime. It was 24 when I set off, and I'm actually down south visiting my sisters today and the rest of the week, which is nice. I woke up at 7 and did loads of stuff around the house, put dishes on, did a load of laundry, put another load of laundry away, did some gardening. It looks like the moths are back and they started to destroy a different bush, which is an absolute nightmare. So I've treated that. I've reseeded the grass, and then I packed, got ready and came here. I've just driven up for like just over 2 hours. It was actually a really good drive. Got a little bit of traffic, but not too bad. And the reason I've come up a little bit early today is to meet my new niece. My sister had a baby just over a week ago, and I was doing loads of shifts. I did 5 shifts last week, and then I've done a study day this week. So this is the first time I've been able to come up, and then I'm heading to my oldest sister's house later this evening to babysit my oldest niece and nephew before hanging out with them for a couple of days, and then I'm stealing their dog and dog sitting for 2 weeks while they go on holiday. So it's going to be a really nice few weeks, I think. I'm really excited to have a dog in the house. I would love a dog, I just can't afford the dog sitter, and luckily I've managed to do it. So I've only got 4 shifts, and I requested them all to be like specific areas so that I can have an hour break altogether, head home for half an hour in between the shifts, let the dog out, and then head back to work. So yeah, it's going to be a good week. Maybe over. I mean, it's supposed to be a weather potion, but what weather is this? So I had a lovely day yesterday at my second older sister's house. I met my little niece and she was so cute, and my older niece was so smiley, so sociable, so fun to play with. And then I came to my older sister's house. We hung out and had dominoes last night, and today we're just deciding what activities to do. My sister's off work today, but her husband's not. My nephew wants to go to mini golf, but my niece is still asleep, so we'll see what the day brings. So I am just on my way back from my sister's house. I've had a lovely week with all of them, playing with my niece and nephew. We've done lots of board games today and yesterday. I've actually got the dog now, so I thought I'll cut the journey in half because I don't know how she is in cars. But I have stopped here before, but usually just for like food and a wee. And I didn't realise they had this big garden bit, so we're walking around the lake at the moment. She's done 4 wees, 2 poos, and then we're going to head back in the car. So we've already had a very productive morning this morning. I woke up super early because I was quite hot, but I think I just naturally wake up after like 5.5, 6 hours now. I've got the dog here. We're about to go on our first dog walk. She was really good. She slept without an issue all night, and then second I woke up, she went straight outside and had some breakfast. What do you think? I don't know if I mentioned how loud it's been. It is not even 8:30 on a Saturday, and this is the way I've already been doing for the last hour and a half. I didn't realise this was where the houses were being built, but this is such a shame because this was like such a lovely grassy field. The dogs could run around, throw the ball, and they've destroyed it. They said they're doing like a housing estate, but I am gutted. So I think what we're going to do instead is throw the ball for a bit. That'll tire her out, and then later we'll go for an actual walk, but we'll have to get in the car because I don't really know anywhere local. little bit dark now. It's almost 9:30, and it's very weird actually because I feel like it was bright and light until like 11 o'clock just a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, it's pretty dark. I am just in the field behind my house throwing the ball out for the toilet. Weirdly, I keep letting her out into the garden and she doesn't do a wee or poo, so I'm not sure if she just doesn't like doing it in the garden or what. But every time we come out here, we've come out twice, she has done like multiple wees and 2 poos each time. So maybe she just likes to go out here, which is fine by me because it means hopefully no damage to my grass and artificial grass. But yeah, just tiring her out now because the walk this morning was only half an hour, and then we did like half an hour of throwing the ball, and then we threw the ball for about 20 minutes in my garden, but just the little garden. I think she would be fine out here with other people, but my sister said she can be quite possessive over her ball, and that's the only time there's ever any problems with her, and I'd rather her get to know me a bit better before we have any issues. So yeah, I waited until it was free. As soon as the sun went down, all the kids went in, and they were playing football, and so we've come out. So I'm wearing this dress. I do have stuff in my pockets, which is great. I bought this and I probably would have returned it, but it didn't arrive, so I got a refund for it saying it was missing, and then it ended up arriving like 2 weeks later than it was supposed to. So I've kept it, and I've already worn it once, so I thought I'd wear it again today and then it can go in the wash. So I am all ready for the day. I am a little bit more glamorous than usual today, which feels very nice after a sweaty day it was yesterday. Yesterday was actually a lot cooler. It was warm, but it was very cloudy, so it was fine to do gardening, and I did gardening from like 12 till 7. So my garden is finally reset and it feels actually great. I did reach out to a couple of gardeners, but neither of them got back to me, and I obviously wanted it to look nice for my guests today. I've got 2 friends coming up from high school. I've got Maria and Alice. My other friend Hannah was also supposed to come, but she cancelled last minute because her boyfriend surprised her with tickets to Edinburgh Fringe Festival, I believe it is. And obviously those dates couldn't change. But I think while I wait for my friends to arrive, I'm going to take the dog and go through the ball for a bit because she's getting desperate. We are going to go to the pub shortly after they arrive, and then we're going to go for a walk afterwards. It's supposed to get to 24 degrees, so we're going to go on like a shaded walk, but a nice walk nevertheless. I don't normally keep her in the lead, but there's a few people down there with some tools and I don't want her to get hurt, so we'll do some toileting and then we'll let her off and play with the ball. Has honestly been such a lovely day. I love having people to my house, and I think that's one of the reasons it hasn't felt like a home, because nobody ever wants to come and see me. So I think I've probably had 3 or 4 people here, if that, this year, which is a shame, but yeah, it is what it is. So lovely for them to come visit for the first time. I think Maria's been to my rental, but Alice definitely hasn't been at all to Nottingham. And yeah, we just hung out, we chatted, got some very exciting news, and then we went to the pub, went for a nice walk around the nature reserve, went back to the pub for some drinks, and then we've just been playing some board games. We did Rummy Cub and Skyjo, and I won them both. Whoops. Anyway, they've just left. They're both driving back, so Alice has about an hour and a half drive and Maria has about 2.5 hours. And Tessa's been very well behaved. She's just gone outside, as you've seen. I'm not sure what I'm going to do the rest of the night, but probably read and chill. So I'm about to show something that I'm honestly really upset about. I was giving the girls a house tour earlier, and from looking in the doorway, I saw a hole in my window. Like, what is this? I'm literally not joking. It's fine on this side, but I can see like a circle mark. I don't know if you can see it, but it's gone through the outer glass panel. It's like a perfect circle. It literally looks like a gunshot, a bullet. There's glass fragments all inside the panes, and I honestly don't have a clue what to do about it, because that's a lot of money to replace and I don't even know where to start. But also, like, I don't know what to do. I can't remember if I showed on here. I think I did, but the camera for my garden stopped working maybe, I can't remember, about a month ago probably. It wasn't working for maybe 2 weeks that I noticed. I ended up getting an electrician out, and then it started working like 10 minutes before he was supposed to arrive. Which was frustrating, but nevertheless he was fine with it. He didn't charge me or anything, despite like planning to come out of his way. But I've had a look back through the footage, and as far as I can see, I can't see anything, but I don't know if it would be A, too far away from the camera, and B, too small of a thing to like alert it to detect motion. But I can't believe I've literally got a bullet hole in my glass window. Ugh! Just before my friends arrived, I did have a little bit of time spare to quickly clean the bathroom, and I've actually slightly redecorated because my mum bought me some hand soap and hand cream for my birthday, for a birthday present. But if you know anything about me, I'm quite OCD with decor and colour schemes and things going. So my bathroom has had purple towels in with some purple decor, and the hand soap was yellow. So I've bought some new towels and some new decor, and I've put it out, and it literally feels like a brand new bathroom. So this is the new bathroom colour scheme. It's like an ochre yellow, which is very similar to like my downstairs, but it matches the hand soap that my mum got me for my birthday perfectly. So we've got new towels and some slightly new decor. We're getting a little bit of a later start with the dog walk today because I had to wait for the postman to come and collect some Amazon returns. But we've come to a place that I've driven past a few times, never been, and when I looked for like local dog walks, this was recommended as number one. And so far, I'm really enjoying it. There's like paths, but there's also like fields, and it's very quiet. There looks to be like loads of different like little routes, so you can go up here, you can go up here. We've been around it once, and we're going to go around it again, and then maybe do a different route next time. So far, I'm really enjoying this place. Like I said, there's loads of different walks. There's a basketball, a netball type place. There's a skate park. There's a bike jump area. Yeah, loads of little things. Loads of picnic benches and loads of bins, which is good. Is someone happy I'm back? She's very quickly learnt where her ball is kept and where we go to throw it. But I think there's probably people out there, so we can't go just yet, darling. Just got back from the gym. I did a Zumba class, but it's not with, I don't normally go on a Tuesday night because for the last few weeks I've either been busy or usually at work. But I don't love this Zumba teacher. Everything's like very sexualized, so there's a lot of like head hip shaking, booty moving, shoulder shimmying, whereas the other Zumba dance teacher, she like actually teaches you like proper dances, so like salsa, jive, cha-cha, which is so much better. But anyway, it got me out of the house. I'm moving, and I have actually lost over 1.5 stone now since I started like actively trying to lose weight in April. And that's with like exercise, not dieting, because I don't really believe in dieting because I think it will just make me unhappy. The GLP-1 patches, which are supposed to suppress your appetite, Not sure how well it works, but since I've been poorly, I've definitely not been eating as much, but I don't know if that's just because I didn't eat very much for like almost a week. So yeah, we're getting there. I just really want my BMI to be below 30 before I start trying to have a baby, which is hopefully this time next year. So I've got a year to do it. It was 39 and now I think it's 35, 34. So we're getting there. I look a little bit knackered and a little bit worse for wear today, I feel. I didn't sleep very well last night for some reason. I don't know if it was, well, I do know why. It was because it was really loud. Like a car kept playing really loud music every sort of half an hour. So that was really frustrating. But anywho, been at work this morning and then I went to, I can never remember what it's called. Basically a cycling class in the water and then aquafit. Someone walked past. Anyway, I'm just taking the dog for a walk now. I was going to go to Shelley Hall and walk up, but because it's quite late in the day, I thought she might not. I think she would pull on the way there because she'd be like full of energy. So instead of coming to the same place we came yesterday, Broxtowe Country Park, which I actually really like. There's loads of different walks, so we're doing a different walk today. But it means I can let her off the lead because it's not that busy. And she can like run her energy up basically. I do have another meeting later today, so we've got like a 2-hour gap to do a walk and get back ready for an interview skills meeting. I've actually found out today I've also got another interview for another job that I applied for. So yeah, weirdly I wasn't excited by it, so I don't really know what that means. Now, and it's quite a long one. This is a week-long period of footage, and because I've been quite busy, I've got quite a bit of clips filmed, so I'm going to end this one here. Thank you so much for watching. I will speak to you next time. Bye.